What's up, guys? We're back here. Archeage begins. Let's talk about trading and what is the best thing to actually trade here. So we are in the 18 hours trade pack run, and you can see we put one Kraken's tentacle in there, and it's going to trade for 108,000 gold. It's going to vary slightly depending on your level of heroes, I believe, your level of arc life, but it's going to be right around there. So let's go take a look at the other gold items. So we have one lavender bread. And look at that, it trades for the exact same amount of gold. So, let's check out the last gold item here, the Thunderstruck tree. And oh my gosh, guys, it trades for the exact same amount of gold, which means you only want to buy the Thunderstruck trees because they are significantly cheaper than the other two gold items on the marketplace. Sadly, right now, you can only buy up to 100,000 tokens of items in one day. So you can't even buy a whole stack of Thunderstruck trees if you wanted to trade, 100, which is the max. And currently, there is only one slot available for trading, but as you can see here, there is 3 slots available to eventually unlock in the game. So once we figured out how to unlock 3 slots, you'll definitely be wanting to trade like 300 quantity of items. So the marketplace has been busted ever since the exploit of people having billions of tokens, because they were simply doing what the game told them to do, was buy low and then sell high. But yeah, the game just didn't expect people to really break the system in about a week, which happened. And again, people have millions and millions of tokens, up to billions of tokens because of that. So everything is the same value. Let's take a look at the purples here. So this one is 58,000 gold for one purple. This one, once again, 58,000 gold for one purple. And this one is a little bit cheaper, 52,000. Let's take a look at these purples. So 69,000 for a buttermilk and 76,000 for a cream cheese. So the best purple to buy is the cream cheese if possible. But again, it depends on how much they cost on the marketplace. But if you can afford it, the best thing to buy is the Thunderstruck logs. So let's click over here. You can see the Kraken's tentacle is 3,800. The lavender bread is 18,000 to buy. And the Thunderstruck tree is 3,500. So it's still slightly under that Kraken's tentacle. It's getting very, very close. The cream cheese is definitely not worthwhile to buy. It's at 8,262, and this is all going to vary depending on your server and what has happened in the marketplace. Buttermilk is only 887, which is probably going to be the best little guy to buy. Maybe not, maybe the herring. The herring is at 454, so that one is a little bit cheaper than the buttermilk. And it gets you about the same. So you probably want to trade the herrings if that's what you're trying to do. So we'll go ahead and buy 10 of these guys because you always want to buy up to 100 of them. And so this is how you make most of your gold. In the new version that we are currently playing right now, so this is 11/20/17. That's the date in the year. This version has a cap on the max of tokens that you can buy and sell in one day. So the way to get a lot of gold is essentially through your guild boxes. You want to go do farming. Farming, if you get at least 3 stars in the farming minigame, you get the chance at getting a guild ticket, a guild box, which will be up to purple rarity, so purple, blue, or green, or the basic ones. And then you open those, and in those boxes, you're getting a lot of tokens and gold. So you can make a ton of money just by being in a good guild that has a lot of guild boxes. But realistically, this was the old way of making money. So you see we take this, and on the 18-hour trade pack run, you want to put your highest value items in here. So let's see. We're going to do the purples because we don't have enough of the tentacles. We want to hold off on doing the tentacles until we get 100 of them. So we're going to go ahead and throw 100 blowfish in there, and we're going to trade this off. And in 18 hours, it's decreased in time because we've got arc life level 6. So normally this is, I believe, 24 hours. But so for an 18 hours for me, we're going to end up getting our 5 million-ish gold, give or take. And the same thing, you could then go ahead and trade a smaller item. So in the smaller 3-4 hour trade pack run, I like to trade items that are like blue quantity. So I put in like these blue fish. And you can see they trade very similar. A lot cheaper though, but you can do a lot more of these trade runs. And that's why I use the smaller quantity ones, like the blue ones, rather than the purple ones, because you're going to run out of purple ones. If you do 7 trade packs a day, that's a lot of fish that you're trading away, or whatever your material you're trading away to use on this trade pack run. I mean, even if you're using the green fish, it's not that bad. You can get 100,000. You do 7 of these, you make 700,000 a day for selling the green fish. Of course, it depends on if you have these fish. If you don't have the fish and you do the farming, the cow mini game, you've got the cow mats, which are the butter and the cheese and such. So you just got to use whatever you have a lot of, and then trade that away to make your gold. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if this content helped you out and want to see more Archeage Begins videos.